So hello guys, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Today we're doing a review on a new type of trail camera from GardePro. It's the E9PWF. So that's a Wi-Fi camera. It's got color night vision, thanks to a light that emits at night. That used to be a technology that was in older cameras, and then they switched over to infrared. But they found the quality at night obviously isn't as good with the infrared mode as it would be if you had a light source. And always prone to thinking that the light would then scare away the wildlife, but it hasn't really been the case, especially with this camera, and it's been proven by other people in their reviews. So this one emits a light at night, which then radiates the front arc of the camera, so you've got 120 degrees there, and that'll illuminate, and then it allows you to have color video and color stills, which you don't ordinarily get at night. You get the black and white version. So a bit of a game changer there really, and the quality is that much better with that additional source of light. Okay, so the camera itself has been sent to me by GardePro with a few accessories as well. It's going to go through the camera and its basic specs, and just to let you know a little bit more about it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go out into the field. We're going to leave the camera. I've got a perfect spot here in Canada. I've got a private area, over 400 acres in the middle of nowhere in Quebec, and this camera is going to be put in situ for between 4 to 6 weeks, and then we're going to investigate what's on that camera, what we've captured, what's the quality like, the sound, the video, the images, etc. So a little bit about the specs, guys. So it's color night vision, thanks to a light, as I said, at the front. It's got 64 megapixel still images, so it'll take, and that's with a Sony Starvis sensor that's fitted to the camera, so a really, really good sensor, allowing for good clarity of images and for the video. Okay, it's got 1296 HD video and sound, and it's also got a 0.1 second of a trigger speed. Now, trigger speed is kind of essential. What you don't want, and a lot of the time with cameras, is you get an animal moving from left to right, or something running through, and the trigger speed is always slow, and then you look at your image or you look at your video and all you get is a blank space. It's because it's so slow as it goes past, but that trigger speed is really, really quick. Okay, we're gonna have a quick look at the camera now. So GardePro sent me the camera. This has been gifted to me as part of the review. I've also got some additional accessories there, which we'll go through shortly. So we're gonna open the box now. First time I've had a look at the camera. So here we have it. We've got a GardePro trail camera, E9P, E9P Max. Instruction manual, quite hefty actually. It's color as well inside, so that's really, really nice. And this instruction manual is in varying languages, but a nice, good instruction manual there. It's also got information on the lithium-ion battery pack. So guys, this camera is fitted, which is an awesome, awesome thing. It's fitted with an internal battery, and we'll go into that shortly. It's a 8,000 milliamp hours, 3.7 volt battery, and that's lithium-ion. So a really, really good battery, and that is, you know, an amazing, amazing thing to have, because we all know that buying nickel metal hydride batteries, NiCad batteries, lithium batteries are expensive. They have downfalls due to recharge capacity, cold weather, expense, etc. So having an integral battery for me is a game changer. Okay, so we've got that. I've got various cables here, guys. You'll see in the info there and in the vlog description a bit about what you get inside the camera, but you'll see it on the screen there. We've got some cables, we've got USB-C, and we've got another USB there as well. Put those on the floor. We've got a little antenna that fits on the top of the camera for the Wi-Fi bit, which is really good. So the Wi-Fi is attached to, it sort of goes via Bluetooth to your phone via the app that they have. Download the app, connect to the camera, etc. But there's the Wi-Fi antennae. You've got a strap there, guys, as well. Quite a robust strap there. Okay. And we got the camera itself. Okay. Now what I always like to do, guys, as well is I like to have a good look at the visual of the actual camera or the equipment I'm reviewing on, and just to feel what it feels like quality-wise. Looking at it now, really, really nicely built. So guys, the antennae screws in the top. We'll put it in just for illustration purposes. Quite self-explanatory. That can be fitted if you need the Wi-Fi functionality of it. Handy to have if need be. Okay, looking at the front, we've got some protective film there, and you'll see some of the images as well. You've got there, lovely light emitting source there. There's the actual lenses and the sensors. I'm going to leave these back on at the moment. Okay, you got a portion at the bottom there for attaching to tripod, etc. You've got 12 volt DC connector there, so you can use mains charge with this if you want to, or you can have an external source like a battery pack if you want an external source, I guess. But you've got your internal battery there as well, and that DC cable there will go on to, but I've got a solar unit as well to go with this camera, so I can leave it in the field for prolonged periods and not worry about having the batteries go on me. So you've got the internal 3.7 volt lithium ion battery, and you've also got the solar unit there, which will then obviously keep that charge going. Great thing to have, but we'll go into that shortly. Yeah, it's got a microphone at the bottom there. Yep, just open it up. Nice clasp on the front there with a lockable portion there if you want to put a lock on it. Open it up. Okay, it's pretty nice. There you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, it's got a 2.4 inch color LCD screen there. Various menu functions there. On-off button. SD card goes inside there. So it's quite nice, guys, with the SD card. We've got one here, and that locks in. It's nice that it slightly protrudes at the bottom, because what I don't like is when you've got SD cards and they go right in and you're trying to get your nail in there to get them out. It's a right pain. You got the little connector there, USB. So it's nice that that protrudes down. And you've got on-off button, menu, various arrows there, okay to confirm, etc. They're all quite the same throughout a lot of the trail camera manufacturers. We'll just take that out. So that's quite nice there. Okay, that's the 2.4 color screen. Moving on then to this side where they usually have the rechargeable batteries, as in the AA's. And this is the new system. This is the 3.7 volt lithium ion battery. Okay, lovely, lovely bit of kit there. And that's charged separately with the cable you get with it. Really, really nice piece of kit there. It says there, just risk explosion if the battery is replaced by an incorrect type. But yeah, I'm guessing when these batteries are finally depleted, you can just buy some replacements. Slots back in there, locks back in place, job done. So really, really nice. You'll see some of the pictures as well, guys, on the screen there. But really, really nice. Well made. Nice seal around the edge. So as I said, guys, this is IP66 weatherproof, as you'd expect for a trail camera. Very little point in having them out in the environment when they get wet and they break. So it's got a nice rubber seal going around the edge, and there's a nice seal around the edge of the unit. So there we have it. That's the GardePro E9PWF Wi-Fi. As I said, guys, it's got 120 degrees of arc coverage. You've got a 3 PIR sensor situation there. So you've got one each on the sides. So it's basically, as something comes into it, it pre-activates, gets ready, and it's got a capture zone in the middle. And you'll see that in some of the images above. Okay, so quite nice to have those two sensors. So there they are there. I say 120 degrees, and there's the capture zone in front. So really, really nice. Really, really well made. Pretty robust. Happy days. So guys, it's got for the mode side of it, we won't go into it too much because it is really self-explanatory, and it says in the manual as well. But it's got a hybrid mode, so it can do time lapse, and it can also do motion detection, and that can do that at the same time. Or you can have the single modes where you have motion detection only, time lapse mode, or the hybrid mode. So it gives you the option there. I'll pretty much be shooting most of the time in the motion detection mode, and maybe nice to do something from maybe after the summer into fall, so summer into autumn if you're in Europe, and do that nice time lapse of the seasonal change, and obviously nice as well if you've got snow and ice on a lake, and as that weather changes, it all freezes and you've got a nice time lapse. Because you've got the internal battery, because you've got the solar unit, you can set up a long period for time lapse. Okay, I'm just going to go into the additional accessories they've sent. So guys, we've got here is basically it's a cage, a safety cage that's come with it, and that locks off, the camera goes in, and then it locks back on again. I'm not going to go into that too much, but I'm going to need this. Here in Canada, we have bears, wolves, raccoons, coyotes, lots and lots of mustelids, fishers, wolverine, you name it. And this camera is going in a place where all of those species exist. So I need something a little bit more robust, just in case, to have that cage around it. Because let's face it, animals do come and investigate cameras, and they do start to try to bite and pull things apart. I've had raccoons having a go at my cameras before, and they've managed to open one, and they didn't manage to gut it, thankfully. So having one of these is a great thing to have. So last but not least, guys, this is a GardePro solar panel SP300. This is going to be a game changer for me, as well as that internal battery. So standard thing, we've got an instruction manual. Let's quickly flick through. IP65 waterproofability there. And bear in mind the camera there is IP66. Just a little bit about taking care of it, installing it, what it comes with, output, max output, mounting, etc., operation, temperature range, all that sort of stuff. There's no point in going into that too much there. Okay, just pull that out. Okay. There we have it. Really, really nice, actually. Very lightweight. Nice solar panel. And what I love about this, it's got a very, very long cable. It's quite simple in its design. It's green around the edge, black in the middle. There it is, very thin, very lightweight, and that obviously plugs into the bottom of the GardePro E9PWF camera, and that's nice and long. What you don't want is the camera down low, and then the solar panel is right next to it, because you need that solar panel relatively high up, angled as well to the sun, and clear away from any branches and things, and away from any predators. You don't want it on the ground where things can start chewing at it. It's going to be a little bit more less robust than the camera, but there's not an awful lot to it. A quick sniff of the animals from that. And you've got to be careful as well about cables, is that obviously animals like to chew cables, so you've got to be aware of that. You could get an armoured coating for it if you wanted to wrap the cable in armoured protection if you needed to. I'm going to route this up a tree, I think, clear area, nice direction to the sun, and go from there. Okay, so that's the main bit with the solar panel. And you've just got there, guys, you've just got a mounting bracket. So you've got like a little adjuster there. We'll have a quick look. This is made of plastic. So you've got the base there, you've got some screws, you've got some raw plugs, you've got a bracket to screw down on, and that just fits and screws in behind there. It enables you then to orientate that where you need it to be. Okay, so very self-explanatory there. So guys, also just with regards to things like the warranty, you've got free shipping when you buy these worldwide, which is really, really good. You've got a 2-year standard warranty with the trail cam unit. You've got a 30-day returns policy, and you've also got a 24/7 customer support service as well, which is always a nice to have. And they are a good tried and tested company, guys, as well. And there are other reviews on YouTube you can check out as well. So guys, there we have it. A quick intro to the GardePro E9PWF Wi-Fi camera. As I said, great video, sound, light at night, 64 megapixel camera, 0.1 trigger speed, which is really, really good. 8,000 milliampere hours, 3.7 volt lithium ion internal battery, solar unit, cage, and they were additional accessories that I got from them when they gifted me. As I said, 120 degrees, pre-capture at the sides, getting that camera ready in the middle for the capture zone, where you want to get that footage. You know, that very, very quick trigger speed is essential for wildlife because they're moving through some in a hurry. Okay, won't go through all the main menus of the camera because it's relatively self-explanatory. Okay, And as I said, you've got that hybrid mode, time lapse, and you've also got the motion capture. But that's it for the initial look at the camera. I'm going to go and stick this into a remote part in northern Quebec, leave it there for 4 to 6 weeks, maybe slightly longer, with a very, very good memory card. As I said, the SD cards, and it takes the latest XC cards as well, high capacity cards. So no worries about leaving it in situ for a long, long time. I'll put all the capacities and the details and the cards just below in the vlog description. But thanks very much, guys, for checking this initial open the box review on the GardePro camera. I'll join you back here for a conclusion and go through the images and through the for the video when it's been out in the field for a significant time. I'll catch you all soon. So guys, welcome back. And today I'm on my friend's 400-acre private site here up in furthest north of Quebec, but it's pretty far up and about an hour's and a bit's journey away from where I live. And I'm just here with the new GardePro camera today with the solar unit and the cage. Going to install it here today and leave it in situ, hopefully for the next month to 5 weeks. So we're just here now at the moment, here with my family and my dogs. Just going to get the camera set up and hopefully we'll get lucky. So I'm just going to install the GardePro camera with the housing as well and the solar unit on this old dead stump. Hopefully going to screw it into the dead stump because I don't want to screw it into a decent tree. Going to clag it on there. Got a good direction to south, so it's going to obviously charge the batteries inside. Get it all set up, put the antennae on as well. Not that I'm going to be using it, but just to stop any water ingress going in the top. Secure it there. I've got a lovely open space there. This is the sort of place I'm looking at. So here, a lovely open space. Lots and lots of prints and stuff just in on the floor here on the mud. So hopefully we'll get some animals transiting in. There looks like canine tracks. There looks like deer tracks. Looks like muskrat, maybe beaver, and a few other species of mustelid. So hopefully we'll leave this camera here for 5 weeks. Hopefully we'll get some luck. Got a big memory card in there, 64 gig, SDXC card. Going to stick it in, get it all set up, good to go. Hopefully we'll get some luck. Right, now time for the install. So guys, camera's all installed, solar panels done, into a nice old log there, facing towards the lake there, foreshore as well, with loads of prints on it. Hopefully we'll get lucky. So it's kind of pretty secure there. South is kind of there, so we're going to get the early morning sun. What I don't want to do is put the camera dead south, otherwise it's just going to be shining right onto the camera and it'll make everything look blown out and overexposed. So we're going to get a lot of the morning sun, and then as the sun goes round, we'll certainly get the evening light. Plenty of power into the solar there. Awesome. Right guys, 5 weeks, leave it be. Let's hope we get some great stuff on here. But I'm really impressed with the camera so far, but we'll talk more about that when I get back home to the office, and hopefully we'll wind up with some of the footage I've captured over the 5 weeks. But yeah, awesome. So guys, welcome back for the final conclusion on the GardePro E9PWF trail camera. It's been in the field for just shy of 6 weeks now. And I went back midpoint just to change memory cards, download the images to make sure everything was all right. And I went back yesterday and collected the camera and the memory card as well. And I took everything apart and took it back with me. It's performed absolutely superbly. I love how it's able to capture 4 or 5 still images and then video of the subject. The arc at the sides there with the additional sensors are brilliant for that trigger as it comes in. So it gets it right in the middle and that footage is captured. As you can see at the end, guys, there's some stills and some footage as well of what I captured over 6 weeks. Sadly, there wasn't any bear or wolf on there, which I was gutted about. There was one video there was something moving through the frame and it just missed it. So I'm not sure, but I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. I really, really did think it was absolutely fantastic. Having that internal battery, having that solar panel there, the battery was at 100% when I collected it. And then the last time I got it, and as I collected it yesterday, there was about 250 videos and probably the same with stills, if not more. Downloaded them all and I'm going to put them on the computer. And I'm not going to edit them through any sort of video software and leave them as they were taken, just so you can see the quality. But that's 64 million pixel there for the images as well, and obviously with the video quality as well. I was really, really pleased to leave this in situ in the field for long periods of time. It was in its protective housing. I had a lock on it as well, just in case. You could just leave it and off it went. And as I was approaching the camera from a distance, couldn't see line of sight, I flashed the app up just to make sure everything was okay and to make sure the live view came on, to make sure there was nothing in the way of the camera when we arrived. But it's been fantastic, it's been faultless. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. A really good price, a really good camera. The images is great, and that light at night is fantastic. That emits that light then to capture that night color footage is superb. Sadly, there's lack of those triggers at night with the additional light. Most of it's daytime and some of it's early morning and evening. So guys, just an addition there as well. GardePro have kindly given me a 10% discount to relay to you guys to use if you so wish on any purchase of any GardePro products. The code is above. It's a rather long code, and there's also the link as well in the vlog description, as well as the code, so you can cut and paste the code in the vlog description, so please check that out. But my thanks very much to GardePro for gifting me this trail camera and accessories for the review. It's been great. I definitely would recommend it, and yeah, I'll certainly be looking at getting a few more of these cameras and putting them up in situ, certainly when I get home to the UK into my private woodlands. But for me guys, if you've got any questions, please leave them in the vlog description below. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Plenty of my reviews coming, and in the field wildlife photography videos. But from me, thanks very much for watching guys. We'll see you all next time.